Hi guys, Zillashots here, welcome back to this Let's Play of LA Noire. We're on part 16 and we'll be continuing in the Vice Division.
187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
Okay. Swear they put me in a different room every time, so I have to navigate my way.
Yours anyway. I should start introducing us as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now. People judge me with you on my arm same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
I really hope you're joking, Roy.
Roy is in his 40s apparently, and Cole's 27. I thought Cole was about 30, like 31, 32, and Roy maybe like 37. But
well, this day was a total
no, he's much older. Much older and wiser. Well, I don't know about that, but let's head to the. Oh my god!
We recovered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
Closing one case opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
The deals being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some hump.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages. The odds for and against lightning striking.
Any Central Unit 484 just occurred.
Oh, go on then. Go on then. We haven't done it for a while. I mean, there's no way now at this point we're completing all of these, but we get a few in there. Oh my god! Just the driving in this game is ridiculous, and I've just struggled with it for the entirety of the series. But I know I made empty promises. I'll get better. I promise. I promise I'll get better. I'll improve. I'll be a better person. But it didn't happen. So we'll head over to this call out. Oh, that was a close one. Hopefully it's on the other side of the map, although it's looking like it might be at this point. Yep, it's quite far, isn't it? Look, it's just completely in the other direction to where our case is. Maybe I should have stuck with my plan of not doing these, but I just thought more content is better. Head through here. I think we're coming to the end of the the Vice case, and next is arson. And really don't remember any of the missions in arson at all. Oh God's sake! I don't think I actually played a lot of the game past the sort of 75% mark or the 60% mark of it. For whatever reason, I just think I really enjoyed the homicide cases, and I just didn't really. Maybe I've just completed this game once. To be fair, it's very possible. I know I mentioned it being my favourite game, and it is, but I just completed it once. So. Oh, this is insane. How far away is this place? Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm going to drive back as well. That's it. This is the last time I'm doing one. It looked like it was near where we were going. Oh, this is ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous. I swear, like, these call-outs were always like when you were passing through the vicinity. And when you're passing through, it's like, oh, do you want to go and do it? And it was just like maybe a couple of blocks like round the corner, but this is fucking ridiculous, man. And I mentioned before, like, golden rule of Let's Play, never like get annoyed or complain, but it's just, look at it, like, it's ridiculous. From driving for like 10 hours. Well, probably like 2 minutes. Oh my god, where is it? What? Oh, we're literally just there. Just wasted time looking at the map. Okay. Hopefully it's worthwhile. Hope it's a cool one, because sometimes you get really kind of generic, the shootouts, and sometimes it's cool because you see older characters that have been in the game before, and you're like, oh my god, look, is it Ian Hopgood or, you know, something like that, and he gets arrested or something cool. Marlon Hopgood, who's the informant for Roy. Wow. Alright, we've made it.
484 just occurred, 3155 West 4th Street. Unit to handle.
Do you know what I should do? Is look on the map before I decide whether to go or not. That would be the clever decision.
Officer, please.
Slow down. What happened?
I was just walking along, not bothering nobody. And these punks jumped me. They knocked me across my mouth and took my money.
How long ago was this?
Not more than 20 minutes ago, mister. They went that way, down the alley there.
Wait here.
I saw that coming a little bit.
Please, you sucker.
Son of a bitch is taking the car!
Shit, come on, let's get after him.
Oh,
Wake up,
great.
Cole.
But this is an old banger. Couldn't he have done that trick to, like, someone who was not a policeman? Like, what's he gonna do with, like, a patrol car? Like, he's obviously gonna get caught. Do it to sound like a pedestrian, like... Don't quite understand. But this is certainly cemented not doing these side missions from now on. I'm just not going to bother. Because it's just...
Getting close and steer him off the tar.
Yeah. No, why is that? That's... Oh, what is going on? He didn't want me to get him there, did it? I think I'm just going to smash the car up. That's what I'm going to do. Just... Oh, that is so bad. Come on, Zilla. That is ridiculous. Just plough straight into the lamppost. Is that a fire engine? Alright, there we go. Just get this over and done with.
Spin him out.
I worry as well because when these episodes get sort of past the hour mark, sometimes they do go out of sync and you just can't get it back. Oh, thank God for that. What an absolute waste of time that was.
Now, wasn't that a stupid thing to do?
Haven't even started the mission yet. Only got 10 minutes in. So negative. Just ridiculous. Yeah, I think I should just look at the map and just look and say like, oh, is that nearby? And you know, when these side missions come up, and if it is nearby, then do it. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. I'm actually a bit of a moron. Like I've looked back at some of these episodes I've done. I'm like, you are quite stupid, aren't you? Like, how are you making that mistake? Some of them are just ridiculous. I'm doing things. I'm like, how do you not know not to do that or to do that now, Jack, Zilla? Like this being a prime example. Why did I look at the map before? Why haven't I looked at the map in these previous episodes and just thought, Phelps, have a look? But hey ho, got a bit of a way to go now. So I will, as is tradition in my Let's Plays, just cross-talk about other Let's Plays I'm doing. So as you know, I'm doing the Skyrim Let's Play, which is on my channel, and I am just thinking of opening up loads, right? I'm thinking, should I do a FIFA one? There's that World of War game that's come out on Call of Duty. And I think, do you know what? I might just do both, because I have a lot of time on my hands right now, and if you're listening from the future, maybe 3 years, 4 years from now, then if we're still alive, you look at the date of this video and you can hazard a guess as to why I have a lot of time on my hands. It's great because, well, it's not so great, obviously. It's a perfect opportunity to plunge myself into as many Let's Plays as possible. I am hoping to get this one wrapped up as soon as possible. Not in a rushed sense, but just because it's been quite a few months of it, and I want to get my first one done and out of the way, so I can move on to the Skyrim one, which is such a big, heavy game. You must be joking. You must be joking. Not a chance. Let's get to this flag. But I noticed as well, with terms of views, like, obviously I'm not a very accomplished Let's Player at the moment, with what I have. But the views I've got on my first Skyrim video compared to the views I got on this one, you know, it's a lot in comparison. You know, it's much more busy. It's a more popular game, so obviously that would be the case, I suppose. But I would say if you ever plan to do a Let's Play, you should, because it is quite challenging to start off with. It's quite, you know, it's not, oh god, you're talking to yourself for an hour every day. It's to do a game like this where there is a lot of dialogue. I might actually do videos. I know it doesn't seem like I probably would be the best person to do it because I haven't got like a lot of subscribers or views and stuff, but just to like do a video about how to do Let's Play if you were interested. Just like the setting up and what equipment you need, etc. Why not? Help a brother out, eh? Even if it means competition. I hope I get like... What was I going to say? I kind of wanted to say something there, and then I've kind of thought, actually, that's probably not a good idea to say, and so I'll leave that, because it made me sound like a bit of a dick. I don't want to start ripping on other videos that I've seen, but I just don't stand the popularity of some. I'm like, what? How is it? Like, mine are like shabby, and I'm a terrible gamer, I get that, but like, just these like shouty ones, it's like, oh god, I would hate to be in a room with you for like more than 5 minutes. Do you know what I mean? It's like, they're like the best, most popular videos, so why? Like, it doesn't go for all the popular ones, by the way, just some of them. I was like, god, what? You just sound like a dickhead presenter.
6 in the back.
Thanks.
Sounds very morbid. Already at quarter of an hour. We haven't even got to the fucking thing yet. Quarter of an hour that took. 15 minutes of the Let's Play just to go and do that stupid car chase. Alright. Anyway, it's done now. Free content, boys. Girls as well. You know, I'm inclusive.
Mikowski, you made homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug? Or can we get on with it?
Relax, Rusty.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Caruthers thinks...
Caruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
Oh, it's sort of twisted me around the corridor there. I don't quite understand why.
You get lost and let me work? This broad was built to be photographed, even if she is dead.
You're such a disgusting cunt. Like, why are you such a foul human being? You're so horrible. Move, please.
Phelps?
Alright, see the...
Val, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I took a look?
Be my guest. Take a closer look at her head and neck.
Her neck is
Bruising.
pretty badly. Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Very good.
Could be some sort of sex thing going wrong. I don't know.
Very unusual ring.
I could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
And spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
Okay. Let's have a look here.
Circumstantial.
Okay, circumstantial. Deal. Oh, that guy next door. Does he read his dialogue there? It's absolutely foul. Is he a journalist? Just him to fuck off?
I don't know.
Oh, it's Roy saying
Oh,
that.
she always...
I thought it was the photographer just being absolutely disgusting. Oh, there he is. Move out the way, you dickhead.
Quality English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
Oh, it's the pills there. Barbiturates.
It's like barbiturates.
Move, Roy, please. Come on, Roy. Move out the fucking way. Move! Roy! Oh, move! That's what that is.
Barbiturates.
More pills.
What else is rattling around in this thing? We should speak to a doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
Both drugs? Oh, Benzedrine, okay. More? Pretty sure we've done the bedroom here. See.
Look, I got nothing to tell you, and I can't
I'll just shout out
my
then.
goddamn nose everything.
I was saying if you got any more disgusting dialogue. I just thought you might have some. Have we done everything in here then? We have looked at her body, right? Let's check out in the living room and might be some photos. Let's look at these photos here. I'm sure they may have some. There we go.
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look.
Oh!
There's been a modeling assignment.
De la Scene. Oh, it's an address.
Place to start.
I'm wanking Thursday, Tuesday. Come keep me company. Working. It's obviously work. It looks like wanking though, doesn't it? Ask for Miss Randall. Come keep me. It looks like wanking, but okay, it's obviously not wanking. I don't think Americans say wanking. That's what had me suspicious.
Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
I think we didn't look at the Nothing there. We didn't look at the other one, the one on the left, and see if that had anything on the back. I doubt it does, since the middle one does, but we'll check it anyway, because the music's still playing. Yeah, nothing there. Okay. Just gotta cover all angles. Let's head... Oh, it's done. Cool. Let's talk to the housewoman.
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact.
Some questions for Virginia Reynoldson. The victim's state of mind when she died.
Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
Well, that's obviously shy. Let's have a look at our notepads here. It's possible suicide. That's just information we had. I don't think we can put that down to possible overdose, benzidine, course for amphetamines, okay. Modelling job, smoking jacket, 2 suspects, black sapphire ring, morphine. I think that's just gonna. I mean, okay, it could be accused, then possible suicide, but I'm leaning. Oh, do you know what? I'm using intuition. I'm leaning towards a bad cop. Okay, it's actually worked in our favour for once. It's accused.
What are you hiding here, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia was obviously disturbed about something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sleeping pills? Oh, the sleeping pill. I should read these more. It's another stupid thing I don't do. Prescribed for troubled sleep and depression.
She was taking barbiturates. She couldn't sleep. You must have seen them in her room.
You've seen the pillbox, the things she hid in there. I don't know how she supported herself. Always new clothes and jewelry. She lived like a movie star. A princess. Does modeling really pay that well?
Victim's personal life.
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Well, I'm leaning towards the smoking jacket.
Why are you lying to me, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia had men stay here.
I will not speak ill of the dead. You can't prove that.
Why will you just fucking tell us? The men's smoking jacket.
Who owns the smoking jacket?
I wouldn't like to tell tales, you understand. That's Mr. Henderson's. An older man, very distinguished looking. He seemed very much in love with her.
Where would we find him?
I'm sorry, I don't know. He said he lives in San Francisco.
What was your relationship with the victim?
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
So bait. Bad cop.
Mrs. Reynoldson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldson. You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
Okay, let's get out of here, Roy. Who has a picture of themselves up on the wall like that?
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
Yeah, I'm the boss of all three of you.
Called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know. I'm with Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
Of course you're with Galloway, because you're both nihilists. It's a car. Over here. I was wondering why he was jogging in. I was trying to run. Right, let's get to Dr. Stoneman's practice. Come on, Roy.
Look where you're going! Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing up his lunch.
Why is Bukowski a pushover? He's just lazy, I think. Well, they're both lazy, aren't they? I'm surprised to get any work done them two together. Must be absolute hell. Galloway is saying, oh, it was probably the old man that slapped her around too hard. And Bukowski's probably like, yeah, probably. And that's it. That's what they do. Right. Feeling a bit of the wrong way. Really have gone oh, for crying out loud. Let's get through here. There we go. Oh, we got Dr. Steinman's practice, that's right. Because he's been prescribing copious amounts of pills, dangerous amounts of pills. Let's go up in this elevator here. Come on, Roy. You hump.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
There's 5th floor, Muller, Dr. 505 at the bottom there. I see it. Don't have to. Here we are, Dr. Stoneman, medical director.
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Your investigation is much more important than my sciatica. I'm just in pain here. Leave me alone.
I wanted to know what was wrong with him. What's a sciatica? I don't know what that is.
Dr. Stoneman,
sort of Italian pasty.
The death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
She's dead now. Relationship. What was your relationship with Miss Randall?
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
Well, that's obviously not good cop. Barely knew her. In July of '46. I mean, I don't really know the date. Like, presumably it's not July '46. I don't want to get this wrong though. Sleeping pills prescribed for troopers. The fact it has put a date on there makes me believe that. Oh God, is it this one? I'm just going to go with it. I think because they've put the date there, I'm going to say accuse.
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, Detective? Do you have access to my patient records?
Yeah, so I'm pretty certain now that it is, in July '46. This one here. Prescription for course of amphetamines made up to Julia Randall in July '46.
Your prescriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine?
It's not illegal, Detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
Okay, additional medications.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
I believe that's a direct lie. I believe it's this thing about prescribed for depression and sleep. Oh no, is this the oh shit, is this the Benzedrine one? Homicide or sleeping pills prescribed for trouble. Phenobarbital pills. This is the barbiturates, okay, and we were talking about the amphetamines, aren't we? So bad cop.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
Fucking dickhead. Let's see if he moans at us again. You hump.
Hurts to walk, hurts to sit down, and now I got policemen riding me like I'm a criminal. Get lost.
Get lost. He didn't actually talk then, did he? His mouth didn't move. Don't really know how that's helped us at all. Hasn't really served a purpose, seeing the doctor there. Other than he was lying, which we knew anyway. He's prescribing her too much drugs. Unless we encounter him later in the mission, I'm not sure. So we'll head out here and head to...
The old boy's lying. About what?
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead. That's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
Yeah, I'd imagine he'll be coming up again soon then. So we'll head to Dasein. My French isn't very good, or maybe that's Italian. Dress store. Dasein.
Have you noticed how croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
Not far. There we are, basically. Oh!
Well, hello. What can I help you with today?
Hello there.
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She was found dead this morning.
Victim's employment history.
How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
Oh, I don't know. I'm good cop or bad cop. I don't think it's accused. There's nothing that... Modelling job. She worked in Ruder. She worked in Ruder before she worked here. Mr. Henderson, that's about. 2 suspects. Black sapphire ring. Oh, I'm going to have to use intuition again. Oh, you bastard. I suppose we got it last time. She looks kind of straight to me. I'm going to go good cop here.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson.
Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer. Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look? That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you.
What's your relationship with the victim, Miss Swanson?
How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
Yep, good cop.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
And Mr. Henderson, whose smoking jacket was left at the apartment, who's of the older variety and lived in San Francisco.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
I mean, she looks straight up to me. Right, what I might do is accuse and then see what
Julia
happens.
was kept by this Henderson character. The apartment, the clothes, the jewelry. Was she a call girl?
How would I know? What evidence is there that says that Julia is a prostitute?
No, that's
Sorry.
not right.
My mistake.
Let's go to the notebook and look at the pearl ring again. Pearl ring. I just can't believe her. Good cop.
She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
Okay.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
Why do they keep saying that? Why, just when you think someone's too full of life and they die. It's like, yeah, you can be like a spirited individual and still die. Right. Let's use this game well.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages, please.
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right
Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, do you know what? I was just thinking, oh, thank God. He's just going to tell us what's up over the phone. But we'd have to go there to find out something he could easily have told us over the phone. Okay. No, I like seeing, oh God, sorry. I like seeing Mal Caruthers. Let's get over there.
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
Only round the corner, to be fair. I don't know why I'm moaning. Oh, sorry. I don't know why I went to speak to her. It's just around here, isn't it? The morgue. Viewing gallery. Coroner? Is this it? Where am I going? Move. Oh, here we are. This is it, surely.
Cole,
hello, Mal.
Roy, I have some information for you.
Who the fuck's that in the end?
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 cigarettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening, Mal.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine. Caruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mal. Thanks for the lead.
Why are you such a dickhead, man? It was relevant, obviously, that it was... Oh, we did need to go in to see that, I suppose. You couldn't have just told... I mean, he could have told us on the phone, but... Oh, Roy. That was like... He was so rude to him, it was almost cringy. Alright. Interview room 2. Interview room 2. This way. Going the wrong way entirely. Interview room 2. Okay. There he is.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julia.
What was your relationship with the victim, Arnett?
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me.
Okay. God. Occasionally, I'm in the clothing business, and Julia modeled for me. What was the statement on the back of the photograph? Who was that from? I was so caught up in the whole wanking thing that I completely missed what was written there. However, it doesn't appear to be on there anyway. There's Mr. Henderson, obviously. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to go intuition. I think bad cop here, isn't it?
He's asking whether you banged her in a chuck-on-the-shoulder fraternity kind of way.
I'm engaged to be married. It wouldn't be polite.
Answer the question.
This will remain private. Heather won't have to know. Yes. We had relations.
Mr. Henderson.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
Oh, you're just talking shite, bad cop.
Spill it.
Oh,
you know
no!
A man named Henderson?
Yes, you're right. Henderson, yeah. Very distinguished.
How about a first name, wise
shit.
guy? An address, maybe?
I'm sorry, I don't. I think he lives somewhere out of town. Somewhere back east.
Burglary suspect LeBlanc.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
Oh, you're quite annoying, actually, Henry, aren't you? I don't know. I can't put you to him. I'm just gonna go bad cop.
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julie Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But Like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
That's right.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case was thrown out. Now the DA
Some kind of
wants
traveling
my head.
salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That will be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
Haha! Cole knows something that we don't yet, but...
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
Tailing again. I'm not sure whether we've had to do this if we've got all the questions right, but we're here now. Back to the old tailing game. Fuck's sake. Oh, for crying out loud.
Squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
Where'd he go? Oh, he's just there.
Damn it, everyone's looking at us, Cole.
Shut the fuck up, Roy. You hump. I'll put a pig stickler in ya.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't have been having to do this if we got that middle question right. But I don't know what... I can't remember what it was. It was, No, it's gone. It's gone. I can't remember. But there's certainly no evidence. I mean, there must have been evidence there which we should have selected because we got the answer wrong. And we used intuition, so... Hey ho. Maybe I'll do this game again. Not straight away, but just maybe do it and get everything correct. Actually, that wouldn't be much fun at all, would it? Again, just sort of contradicting myself after I say something, just immediately, like 5 seconds later, being like, actually, no.
You got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Well, you can talk in that fucking jacket. Oh god, yeah, we are actually right up his arse, aren't we? I've got, if my memory serves me well, he pulls over up this street and then we tail him on foot.
In Okinawa.
Oh, these throwaway comments are ridiculous. They just indicate to me that, yeah, we're not supposed to. We should have got the questions correct. Oh, come on. We've still got a big old chunk of this game to go, to be fair. We've got the whole of Arson to go through, which is the final division, and then we have like the end game, which is like another division in its own right. And I cannot remember the ending of this game. I know the ending, but I don't know how it gets to that point or...
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
So are we tailing him, are we? Shit, what was to do here? Oh, let's get behind this wall. Yeah, we'll just hang here. Oh god, I think yeah, we should have got the questions right. What a stupid comment. We should have got the questions right, but we didn't, so we're doing this. Let's go up to this wall here. Really don't want to have to do this bit again. Imagine if I get spotted and it's the whole It's the whole car tailing shit again. Oh boy, oh boy. Is he crossing the road here? Okay, so what should be our game plan? It looks like he is crossing the road. So I should cross the road as well. Let's go up here. Behind this... Oh shit. Right, I want to get behind that wall over the road where it says bargains there. Move out the way! That's it. Should be okay here.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
No, not really? Not yet. It's mad how often they look behind. But let's go incognito quickly. Shit, where is he? He's come down the alley. Fuck! Go, go, go! Go, Phelps! Go! Is it this one? No, it's the second one, isn't it? It'll be here. Shit, 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 shit. Where is he? Oh, he's there. Okay. Oh, I think we did it. First time. Fantastic.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
Why does it have to be Mexico City? Can't he have just gone anywhere else for the time being?
LAPD, the man who just came in here, he bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City, tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket from Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
That's good. But this is better.
Oh my God.
Fake Lou.
Fabergé.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over. The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case.
Jesus.
Arnett only got 600 clams.
I can't read. Dearest Beverly, with love and affection always. Is that a P or a J? We're gonna get to this phone over here. I mean, I should have took the car to the phone really, but hey ho. Oh my. That was just such a lame. I can't even bother to react to that. It's just ridiculous.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. Detectives Bukowski and Galloway request you return to the Hollywood station. They have information in the Julia Randall case.
Any luck with the arrest record check on Jimmy LeBlanc?
Yes, Detective. Jimmy LeBlanc's last arresting officer was Patrolman Fred Wallace. He's posted the Hollywood 9th Beat Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Let's find him, aren't we? Yeah. Okay. Run back to the car if we can get out of this box. And get to the next one. Without getting run over this time. Oh, locations. Hollywood Police Station then. Okay. Let's head there and see what Bukowski and Galloway have to say.
A one-way ticket to Mexico. Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his motive?
I can think of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus two dames always equals problems.
Sounds about right to me. He had her clipped after sleeping with her for whatever reason. Sorry for the silence there. I was checking the recording time on this, and yeah, we're going to be hitting over an hour quite easily on this mission. But that has happened a couple of times before. I think the longest one we've had is an hour and 10. It's better than having to like wait for loading screens and shit on YouTube. You watch the whole thing in one go, don't you? Don't want it in parts. Mission 2, Part 3. It's like, nah, man. That's a mission per. Oh, a mission per episode.
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
Is the cigarette case on there?
Silver chain, medal with gold chain, diamond brooch, drink, fountain pen, cash, watch, cash, clothing, certificates, value, knives, ring. Is there anything else? Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, pillbox, brooch, medal, ring. Oh, cigarette case.
It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
Okay. Dun dun dun. So what are we doing now then? New PR contraband list. Yeah. So where do we see the two? Well,
I'm stumped. Ideas?
I don't know. What?
What are we missing? Let's go back to the apartment.
Well, hold up. What about Galloway and that? Where are they? I want to speak to Galloway and Bukowski. Oh god, yeah, bloody hell. Well, I guess that's it. I guess that's it. Fine, that's it. Alright, I was hoping to have a little chit chat with them.
Borrow some of that mess.
Are you? No, he just looks really longing.
Need a drink.
Oh.
I got the jitters again.
I'll move all of yous.
He's the cop who arrested that movie producer.
That's not our car. Our car's here. Okay, fine. We don't get to see them. That's a shame. Where did he suggest? Go back to the apartment? No, we'll go speak to this guy now. The officer in the vicinity of Hollywood 9th. Something like that. God's sake, my driving's appalling. Lovely sunset on Hollywood Boulevard, eh? Well, I'm not sure if this is technically Hollywood Boulevard, but it's only Hollywood. Aye, aye, aye. Love to live in LA. I don't know. Talking shite. There we go. Oh. Man, oh man. Oh, this is going to be the long way, isn't it? Alright. Not too far. And we are basically Hollywood land. Land.
You are listening to...
Interesting.
Come on, let's give him a hand. Right behind you, Wallace. Detective Phelps.
Oh, shit.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
I can't hit him from this distance.
I'll just kill him. I can't be arsed, you know. Let's just shoot him. Oh, my hat's still gone. That's a shame. I don't know if I had it in the car or not. What is this? Oh god, there's loads of them. Oh, for crying out loud. I really picked a really bad time to do that, that first mission, didn't I? Oh well.
Throw out the guns.
Come on. Let's get this guy. His head came through the wood there. Right in the cock and kneecap. Oh, I swear there was one round to the right there, but obviously not. Got one here. Right in the face. Right in the face. Come on, guy. Huh, come on, guy. I'm not your guy, buddy.
Stay in cover.
Oh, God. Shit. Fuck. Ah. That's it. Oh, got away with it there a little bit. I hate them bits because I'm like, oh god, I've got to talk, got to like try and be engaging, and also don't look like a dick, like trying to kill people, because I often do.
Outstanding warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now. We need some information. Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. We nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
And you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Willie Pep, maybe.
You haven't done too badly yourself.
Although I think Willie Pep was like featherweight. Alright, let's get going.
You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie? A strong man held down Randall while someone administered the morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
Whoa, just got through there. Oh god. I think like 20% of this Let's Play.
Much more fun with the siren on, Phelps.
Has just been me going, oh, like crashing into cars and trying to navigate my way around. Oh, that was a close one. Whoa! Here we go.
Are you crazy?
Transcribed shows. KTI 760.
There we go. Easy does it. Navigate around here. So what we're saying that Arquette employed these two street crooks to murder Julie, make it look like an overdose before he pawned all his stuff and set sail for Mexico. Well, he's going to try to. But what about his current fiancée?
Any central unit, citizen reports at 459. They're now 539 South Los Angeles Street.
No. Leave that to the beat cop. We've got much more important things in our hands here. Oh, crying aloud. But he's the only suspect in this case. He's Henry Arquette. Arnett? Not Arquette. So presumably it was him. Yes, made him crash. Wow. Oh, what about Henderson? There's that Henderson fella, isn't it?
Nice house.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
I am Mrs. Eavestrom. How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
Why would I mind, young man? If you are returning 43 pieces of my property.
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
List of stolen
items. Can you describe
items.
to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
Well, you look kind of shifty. Am I a bad cop?
So you have no idea who did this burglary?
Shit.
A lot of these cases tend to be inside jobs.
How dare you impugn my character and the character of my staff? If you have no further questions, I suggest you leave.
Fuck. No, I do. Oh, fuck. This one.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
That terrible night, at least a year ago, But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
This has got to be bad cop. Oh!
You're worried about something, Mrs.
I'm sorry!
I've already received the insurance claim, Detective.
Fuck's sake. This has been
we
an
could keep
abs.
the return of these items discreet.
What is going on?
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eastrom. The department will get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
Shit.
You've only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother. Hello, detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, mother and father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
Oh, the final showdown. Oh, we've got someone else in the car with us. I'll try and drive safely.
American Century Broadcasting.
Oh, can we not take that car? Is that possible? Probably not. Alright, let's get the location on. That would help. Let's go to Arnett's apartment. I think it's given us basically a helping hand to this game. Alright, let's get going.
We're missing something here. Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
Put a sock in it, sister. You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
Oh, I see. So they're mugging her off. Duh, I see. That's really horrible, isn't it? Make someone fall in love with you and then, like, rob them along with your lover. Fuck Arnett. Play with someone's heartstrings? It's the electric chair. Yes, these missions are now getting much more vague in my memory, which is a good thing. It's becoming. This will be almost blind. Like the next mission, I just don't remember, and thereafter, it's been really, it's been very, very blind, which I think is like good. I'd love to have never played Skyrim before and just do that blind. That'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? I wonder if the weather, like, it slowly gets darker, or it maintains the same level of lightness from each destination you go to, and then when you finished at an area, then it gets darker, or it comes later in the day. I'm not sure. Oh, crying out loud. Oh, how about that? How about that? That wasn't too bad, was it? I'm getting good at this old driving lark. It's only taken about 17 hours, but I think I might have just got a handle on it now. I'm trying to recall, did I crash today? I'm sure I have crashed today at least once, but... Oh yeah, I drove directly into a lamppost, that was it. Oh. Right. Oh yeah, check it out, check it out. I'm just showing off now. I'm just showing off my mad driving skills. There we go. Over the pavement. Let's see what Mr. Arnett has to say for himself.
Come on, sister. Let's find out who your fiancé really is.
An achievement for that. Is that it?
Welcome, sir. I'm sorry, are you a resident?
See you later. Oh shit, we don't even know where to go. We don't even know where to go. Oh fuck.
Well, isn't this just nice?
I don't even know what flat he's in. Oh oh, what does it matter? I think we could have spoken to him and made it a bit more immersive by... What's going on here?
Stop!
Don't kill
LAPD!
him, Cole. This guy's our case.
Go on.
Put your hands in the air!
It looked like Eli Rooney.
Give it up! LAPD!
I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the
Don't make me
things I
chase you.
like. This is insane. Oh, for God's sake. There goes his hat. Come on, Phelps. I'll just jump at this point, you know what I mean? Just we're over it now. At least he didn't go, ah! Well, we did him over. Is Arnett dead?
Looks like he got you good, Phelps.
Yeah, he really packs a wallop. How did I get back here?
Under
Oh,
your
he's
own
not-
steam, miraculously. He came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was Arnett?
He's coming around, too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
You missing something, Henry?
Let's have a look around here. Henry, you're in 5 minutes gonna get fucking murked by my clues and evidence and my investigatory skills. Let's have a look at this suitcase here. Next Coast City ticket? We knew that anyway.
You told Heather you're honeymooning without her?
Ha. Looking at the study? I suppose it's a study. Well, it is a study. I just thought a kitchen would have been there. Don't think that's
Optimistic, Cole.
Yeah, I don't think that's absolutely anything. Dartboards, pictures. Oh, how big is his apartment, man? Does pretty well for himself, I suppose. Is this a Surratt?
This doesn't pertain
Oh,
to
no.
the case.
Bullet dildo? Who's into that kind of thing? I think it was lipstick. Gladius Bar. We're gonna head to Gladius Bar. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else in here, really, is there? God, this might be our longest episode yet. Yeah, we are. This is the longest episode now. It shouldn't be so like, oh, it's the longest episode. I'm not, honestly. It's good. It's good. I'm happy about it. I just don't like. I just don't want it to be out of sync. That's my only concern when it goes out of sync.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Yeah, where are we supposed to go? The fridge? Yeah, some notes here. Surely. Am I going bonkers? Am I going mad? Have I missed something here? I mean, I've looked at. There's only been one clue so far, and that's been the suitcase. Oh, this is ridiculous. What is going on? I think I'm just going to go intuition here because, you know, we are going to run into the hour and a half mark. What? Oh, you telling me it's something in the suitcase I haven't looked at? His watch? Oh, you must be joking. After all that, it's just next to it.
Vacheron Constantine. That's an extremely expensive watch, Henry.
A graduation present from my parents.
Yeah, typical. No one owns a business at your age without having a fucking handout from mummy and daddy. That's gotta be it, right? Sweet, let's talk to this bum. Professional burglary ring.
We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
Right, there's got to be an accuse. Let's have a look here. Housekeeping statement, the modelling job, the ring, the murder, the train ticket, the gold Fudgerbay. Oh shit, I really don't know. Is this bad? I don't know. 2 suspects. Oh my god. The prescription, no. The modelling job. The housekeeper statement, no. That doesn't tell us anything. Homicide case linked to forced overdose. The train ticket he's purchased. The brand cigarette case, valued at that. The contraband list. And the watch. Oh, shit. Okay, let's do his intuition. Oh, I'm just going to have to go back up. Oh!
Swanson might be gullible enough to believe your story, Arnett, but I'm not buying.
Sake, this is
You're involved in a burglary scam, and so was Julia Randall.
This is absolute
I'm a
shite.
legitimate businessman. I can't speak for Julia.
Oh, fuck's sake. Mostly for the
Why
random
did
murder.
Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. I was going to marry Heather if she'd have me.
Right.
Julia told the others that they were out. That she was going to create a new gang.
Okay. Bad cop. He's speaking shifty. Oh, I'm giving.
He wanted Julia Randall out of your life.
Why would he want that? Julia was our friend.
Julia was his hump, sweetheart. They were the Bonnie and Clyde of society burglars.
Jesus.
He met you and realized he didn't have to steal anymore. He could just mooch from you. He needed Julia out of the way.
Julia was insatiable. She didn't care about anyone. Not the least me. She was never going to go back to the poverty.
Sorry, this.
I wanted it to stop.
Sorry, this has been absolute car crash of an episode. I do know that. I'm sorry. I just haven't been very on form.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
Oh, please, please be something like the. Okay. Accuse.
Tell me about your first burglary, and don't lie.
I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
Oh my god, well, that's completely different to Henderson. I was going to go, yeah, there is no Henderson. Well, there is a Henderson. Oh, I'm going to have to go bad.
Nothing personal. I'm just doing my job.
Because I've been bad cop
that.
twice now. I'm just doing it a second time. Give
it up, Arnett. You're facing the gas chamber. Give the judge some reason to commute.
You still don't get it, do you? Julia entrapped everyone.
This has been absolutely terrible.
She was so beautiful.
Absolutely
So
terrible.
goddamn cold.
Henry Arnett, you were
We
under
did it.
arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Oh.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
Holy shit, this is going to be long. Well, we got him anyway. I'm sorry that's, it hasn't been the best. But I don't know. Maybe I should just take more time to look at the guide, but the evidence and read it through. Anyway, we can salvage a little bit of dignity here. Well, I can salvage a bit of dignity by going to Stoneman. Jesus, this episode's been long. So presumably she was sleeping in with him for the prescription.
Her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I've had worse.
You should have seen yourself staggering back in there like a drunken sailor.
Next time you can take the runner, Roy.
I didn't box in the Marines, though, did I?
Should have never told you that.
Yeah, next time you can actually do some leg work, Roy. Get to speak to Stoneman again. I thought we might encounter him once more. And we are. We will be encountering him. I really, really hope this goes well, because this has been an absolute shambles. Part of that, the showdown.
Doctor to give us something to make this all better.
The showdown questioning as well with Henry Arnett, who's just an absolute dick. And I think I fucked up with the old lady as well, didn't I? It's just not been very good. But c'est la vie, baby.
Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett. And tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in. I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
I'm so glad you came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. Do you know that I loved her? I ruined my life for her, and yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
The practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key.
Oh.
What have I done?
Oh shit!
Didn't see that coming.
Imagine that happening and just making it like a James Bond comment. Didn't see that coming. That's the markings of a sociopath.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
Cool.
On our way.
Oh, I can't believe this episode's still going.
We have an address for the runner.
Right.
Let's try and wrap this up then.
Okay, I think this is the last one. I thought that would be it after getting the doctor. We'll just leave her to her grief. Oh, God.
That old boy really fell for that broad.
She was incredibly beautiful, boy.
Would you throw it all away for a woman?
Life has a way of making you pay for your pride.
Quite the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
You're talking from experience.
I certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next guy. As long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
Podcast.
Willie's apartment. Oh, it's only around the corner, so. Brown Derby. Is that really significant in LA? That? Some sort of slapped up motel or something? I don't know what it was, to be fair.
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this. The kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find a game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this side of the street.
Harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
I don't actually know where we're going here.
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. We don't want him to bolt on us.
I guess we'll just...
He wouldn't be that way.
Alright. Why are you carrying on walking that way then?
Wait. Cole.
You hear
Yeah, I do hear that, yeah. This way? Down the alleyway down here? Possibly?
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Doesn't look that big. Oh shit. Don't kill the pedestrians. Where'd he go? Up here? Up the more drain pipe. Climbing. I really think that this mission could have been done a lot sooner had I got some questions correct. But I'm sure you know that already. Oh god, we're on an advert. Now where? Where's he now? Oh yeah, through here. Hopefully he doesn't whack us with a bit of 2x4 again. We can only hope. And hopefully Cole doesn't headbutt him off the top of a building. Like he did in the first episode. Sorry guys, I am running out of steam a little bit. God, not gonna lie.
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings. There he is. Waste the son of a bitch.
How many bullets can this guy take? God's sake, man. That's gotta be it, right? Thank God. Thank God.
Son of a bitch really picked a spot for it up here, didn't he? Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
Leah had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
Oh, the hell. Woo! I don't even deserve 3 stars for that. That was absolutely embarrassing. Yeah, got a bit of a small movie. Well, not even a small movie. A movie-length episode here. Thank you very much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. And keep your eyes peeled for episode 18, which will be out very, very soon.